If you weren't able to watch 7 hours of Indy 500 qualifying today, I'm going to quickly go over the results and then what tomorrow is going to look like for day 2 of the Indy 500 qualifying. Today, all 34 cars were able to make at least one attempt to qualify, and this does include 2 cars that had pretty crazy accidents. We had Marcus Armstrong, who had quite the wreck in practice this morning, and then we also had Colton Herta, who wrecked during his first attempt at qualifying. Both of the teams, I mean, props to them, were able to get them in a car that was able to attempt at qualifying. Colton actually qualified in the top 30, so he is locked into the Indy 500. Unfortunately, Marcus Armstrong was not able to, so we will see him again in last chance qualifying tomorrow. But obviously today we figured out who 13 through 30 were going to be on the starting grid. We also figured out who our top 12 were, and there were a couple of surprises. We had Alex Palou on provisional pole, which is, I mean, not to be unexpected. And then we also had Prema rookie Robert Schwartzman. Prema rookie Robert Schwartzman in the top 6. Prema, who has never done an oval. Robert, who has never done an oval, in the top 6. I'm being very normal about that one. Others in the top 12, we have Scotty Mack, we have Joseph Newgarden, Pato O'Ward, Scott Dixon, David Malukas, Felix Rosenquist, Takuma Sato, Will Power, Marcus Ericsson, Christian Lundgaard, and then obviously Alex Palou and Robert Schwartzman. And tomorrow we will have our top 12 qualifications at 4 p.m. and that is where we are going to figure out who the top 6 are that will go on to the Firestone Fast 6, and then we will also figure out 7th through 12th on the grid. But before we move into the Firestone Fast 6, we are going to have our last chance qualifying at 5:15 p.m. and that is going to be Marcus Armstrong, Mario Andretti, Rinus VeeKay, and then rookie Jacob Abel. The 3 fastest are going to move on to the Indy 500. They're going to round out 31st, 32nd, and 33rd on the grid, that back row. And unfortunately, one of them, the slowest of the 4, will be bumped and will not participate in the Indy 500. After we round out that back row, we are going to have the Firestone Fast 6 at 6:25 p.m. That's where we're going to figure out the first 2 rows. We're going to figure out provisional pole, and then the grid will be set for the Indy 500 the following weekend. This has been quite the weekend. Quite the qualifying session. And it'll be interesting to see how it rounds out, who those first 2 rows are, who gets bumped. Does Alex Palou keep provisional pole? I guess we will see.